So in your opinion, we can, enforce the background check system by, update the names in the database of all the prohibited purchasers and still protect law-abiding Americans who want to buy guns?
The reason that law-abiding Americans want to have weapons in their homes is to protect themselves and their families. And the people that we're going to keep the guns out of by having this type of legislation is the people that they need to protect themselves from.
Right.
And so this is not about trying to keep guns out of the hands of law-abiding citizens, people that are in complete control of mental faculties. It's about ensuring that responsible gun ownership is something that's allowed in law in this country, and more importantly, that the people that aren't responsible have shown through their actions or through their mental health that they really shouldn't be in possession of firearms, to keep them out of their hands. It's not about you or I that are law-abiding folks that are going to possess weapons only to defend ourselves and our families.
Right.
It's to keep them out of the hands of people that would do us harm.
Right. So in your experience in law enforcement, do you believe that illegal guns contribute to more gun violence and make our communities less safe?
Well, absolutely. I had an officer that was brutally shot, basically assassinated by a gang member that decided to kill a cop simply because he wanted to make an impact and impress his fellow gang members in Los Angeles. And that was an individual that had no business having a gun. And some people say that these laws only keep the guns out of the law-abiding citizens, but that's not true.
Right.
It gives law enforcement a tool by closing the loopholes that these gun shows, that when we see the activity going on, we can now go ahead and shut those people that give guns to people that have no business having guns, gang members, convicted felons, people with mental illness, to keep them out of their hands. And so they're wrong. It's not going to keep it out of law-abiding citizens' hands. It's only keeping it out of the people that should not have guns. And that's a win for responsible gun ownership, and that's a win for public safety.
Texas is actually missing thousands of names from the background check database, as are many other states as well. Do you think if we were to update the database with all the names of prohibited purchasers, this would help to at least we would see a drop in gun violence?
Well, let's just put it this way: if we have a database that's up to date, that is maintained, and we make it a priority to maintain that database, it's obviously going to make it more difficult for individuals that shouldn't have weapons, that should not be in possession of firearms, to get those firearms. And the more difficult we make it, the safer it is for all of us. And more importantly, I always tell my friends that, like myself, that are very much advocates of the Second Amendment, that people that support the Second Amendment support responsible gun ownership. And what we're trying to promote through these measures is just that.
Right.
Let's continue to support and protect and safeguard the Second Amendment by ensuring that law-abiding, mentally sane Americans have the ability to own guns, and keeping guns out of the hands of people that have proven through their actions or otherwise that they have no business having guns.